have to admit, I'm a little bit surprised to see so many Toyota electric cars revealed within the last couple of weeks that actually are on sale, not necessarily in Australia, but in other countries around the world. This new Toyota coupe-like vehicle, it's different, it's interesting. It's now available to purchase. It's called the BZ5. I believe it uses BYD's blade battery, the lithium iron phosphate blade battery, and it's manufactured by their Chinese joint venture partner, FAW. Does that mean it won't be sold in other countries outside of China? Well, no, not necessarily. In fact, I think many of the world's global automakers are moving to make cars in China because it's so much cheaper to do it than to make them in Japan or other countries around the world. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'll be at the Melbourne EV Auto Show on the 27th, 28th, and 29th of June. Love to see you there. I've got a link in the description so you get a discount on your tickets. FAW Toyota's BZ5. This is the BZ5. This has, well, you can now buy them. So it's rolling off the production line now in China. Range is 550 kilometers for the base model, 630 kilometers for the higher spec model. Now that's CLTC. So you're looking at probably closer to 440 and about 520, but still not too bad. Pricing though is interesting. The base model is 18,000 US dollars. I don't know how, Toyota's going to make any profit off this car whatsoever, but that's what legacy automakers are doing. They're having to decrease their prices to compete with the Chinese and with Tesla, and this is good for consumers. Apparently, level 2 advanced driving assistance trim costs $22,000. So you pay an extra $4,000, you get level 2 advanced driving. That has the same range. But there is another model with a bigger battery and more range. I'll get to that in just a second. Size of the vehicle, it's actually almost the same length as a Tesla Model Y, Xpeng G6, similar length, just uglier. Just to me, I don't really like the look of this car. I don't mind the new Toyota BZ. I think that's not bad. To me, it doesn't appeal to me. Just doesn't work for me at all. But some people won't mind it, especially Toyota fans. I'm sure they'll love it. Anyway, 4,780 millimeters long, 1,860 millimeters wide. And I think for me, what makes it not look so good is the massive rims. The 21-inch rims just don't suit it. Anyhow, power, front motor. I believe the motor comes from BYD. It's got 200 kilowatt or 268 horsepower. That's a lot of power from an EV motor going through the front wheels. Sort of unusual to see that. Most front-wheel drive cars don't have that much power going through the front wheels. But anyhow, that motor comes from BYD, but it's also coming with BYD's blade battery. So a 65 kilowatt hour battery in the base model. Yeah, like I said, probably about 420, 430 kilometers of range. The more expensive model gets a 74 kilowatt hour battery. So it's about a 9 kilowatt increase in size, 9 kilowatt hour increase in size. That means the range increases by 80 kilometers to 630 kilometers CLTC, or about 510 to 520 kilometers WLTP, which is pretty good. And is that range achieved on 21-inch wheels? No, absolutely not. And those numbers would be significantly less if that was actually on 21-inch wheels. So that's a positive. It probably won't come with those wheels. In terms of safety, the BZ5 comes with Momenta's 5.0 Level 2 Urban Advanced Driving Assistance System, supported by 33 sensors, including a roof LiDAR, 5mm wave radars, 7 cameras. Now, that's the model you got to pay an extra $4,000 for. It could be worth it, I'm not sure. The official claimed, apparently officials are claiming the system can realize more than 30 navigation on autopilot capabilities, such as intelligent parking assistance, remote parking, and Toyota Safety Sense. Car News China says that it comes with 9 airbags and you get a 15.6-inch floating central control screen, a narrow rectangular full LCD instrument panel, and a 1.44 square meter panoramic sunroof, basically a glass roof like most EVs or many EVs have today. And that apparently will block 99.98% of ultraviolet rays and 99.3% of infrared rays. So you're probably wondering, I've had this question quite a bit. Are these EVs with these big panoramic sunroofs that, don't have a blind, that they get really hot? Well, I find they don't. In my car, the Xpeng G6, it has like a silver coating on the top of the roof. I don't really notice much of a difference with heat. Maybe some people do, but I never really noticed it. So that's the same situation it looks like in this Toyota. Car News China says the sound system comes with 10 JBL speakers. Toyota loves JBL for some reason. And AI face recognition, in-vehicle video call, and 256 color ambient lights. For the price, this does seem like a pretty good car, 18,000 US dollars. It's a lot cheaper than a Tesla Model Y in China, which starts around 33,000 US dollars, like a $15,000 price difference. That's enormous. Will it sell well though? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, Toyota doesn't have a reputation in China for making good electric cars. Would it sell well outside of China at these prices? I think it would be. I mean, if Toyota sold it even for say $5,000 more, let's say Toyota sold it for, I don't know, 23,000 US dollars outside of China, around the world. It would be massive. It would be a huge hit. I mean, they'd sell so many of them. But I don't think they're going to do that for whatever reason. It'll probably be around the price of a Tesla Model Y. Therefore, maybe not the best value. Guys, let me know your thoughts. Do you like it? What do you think of it? What do you think of the design, the coupe-like shape? Do these sort of cars appeal to you guys? I'm not into this, the general shape of this car, that coupe-like shape is too much of a coupe for my taste personally. But that does make cars a lot more aerodynamically efficient. Obviously, jacking the car up with those big 21-inch wheels won't help. But in the real world, it'll probably come with 19s or 20s. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Reports have just emerged from Japan that Toyota had offered to help Nissan after Honda dumped them. Here are the details. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'll be at the Melbourne EV Auto Show on the 27th, 28th, and 29th of June. Would love to see you there. I'll put a link in the description so you can get a discount on the tickets. So what's this wackiness going on here in Japan? Well, first of all, we know Nissan are going to close 2 factories in Japan. Going to close 7 of their 17 factories worldwide. But neither Nissan or Toyota have disclosed what the discussions were. This is what we know. Negotiations between Nissan and Honda, they ended in February after Nissan's CEO said, we don't want to be subsidiaries to you and what you're asking from us is too much. And Honda said, all right, bye-bye, see ya. So they ended. And then Nissan's CEO was fired. Apparently, right after that, a Toyota executive called Nissan to offer support. Japan's Mainichi Daily reported on the 18th of May. And yeah, we're not sure what exactly happened.